Greetings, fellow Earthlings and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215, and today we're going to be doing a driving tour of the Southwest Philadelphia neighborhood known as Elmwood. We're going to be in the Elmwood hood. No, not Freddy's hood, not on Elm Street, but we're going to be in the Elmwood hood. We're at 59th and Elmwood Ave. We're going to be traveling. What is this? We are currently traveling southbound, and we're in Southwest Philly, and we're gonna just go with the flow. We're entering a residential neighborhood. We're on some trolley tracks. The trolley does run through here still. We got Straight Gate Church on my left hand side, Sinatra Limousine on my right hand side. We're gonna make this right on Edgewood. Let's turn right on Edgewood and see what we see here today. Today was a rainy day for the most part. Started off pretty rainy. It's supposed to be raining for the whole week. It is 78 degrees outside. Two gentlemen on my right hand side. It looked like they were in the process of doing some work. Some Tennessee tags on my right, a female on my left. Oh, she was staring at her dog. She let her dog go into the front terrace, the front yard, to take a poop, to provide free fertilizer for her little lawn area. Yo, what's crazy is, like, you gotta pay for fertilizer. What's fertilizer? Isn't it just horse poop, horse manure? Can't you just use your own poop? Can't you just go? I mean, I don't recommend you going to your lawn and just pulling on your pants and taking a dump. But couldn't you, theoretically speaking? But it would stink, wouldn't it? I mean, but then again, fertilizer stinks. So I don't know. That's tough business, right? Is there certain properties in fertilizer that is not in human poop? We're passing Millick Street, 2400 block of Millick Street. Got some garages on my right. We can't go left because it's one way, but we'll probably try to go around. We're on 61st, so let's make this left on 61st Street. Dude on my left was cracking his back. We're at 61st and Grays Ave. Two Asian people on my right hand side. Welcome to Worship with Us Church on my right hand side. We're gonna make this left hand turn. We got Nani Professional Hair Braiding Salon on my left hand side. We're passing Wheeler Street, the 6100 block of Wheeler. Hisco Auto Tag Service on my right hand side. Pay your phone bills here. Then we're passing Reedland. The dudes are in all blue on my right, royal blue. It looks like his religious attire. We're at 61st and Elmwood. We got J&A Breakfast and Deli on my right hand side. We got a Corvette in front of us. We got Mandina Electronics and Travel Agency on my right hand side. They fix computers, tablets, cell phones, and more. Sell, buy, bill payment, money transfer, airplane tickets, and so on. We got Useta Grocery Store on my left hand side. And we got Fatu's African Restaurant on my left hand side on the corner. We'll make this left hand turn. Wanted. They got some Wanted on my right hand side. Wanted signs. Well behaved women. Harriet Tubman and all of that. Let's make this left hand turn on Millick. Yeah, they had a Wanted sign, and I guess they had a lot of Burning Bush Ministries on my left. Church school hours. They had, I guess, a bunch of women from the Freedom Rights Movement. They had Harriet Tubman and several other women on a wanted sign in front of their house. We had two women hosting a conversation on the left-hand side. There was a bullet hole in the car on my right-hand side. There was a little Toyota Corolla, the old school 80s model. It had a bullet in one of the doors. Not a bullet, but it had a bullet hole. Gentleman right here just got in his vehicle, as you guys can see. It looked like he came from the right side, from the passenger side. These houses are 2-story. They have closed porches, open porches. Some have stucco. Some have vinyl siding. Some have bricks. I really like the one with the bricks. The bricks look nice. We're back at Grays Ave, Millick Street and Grays Ave. This is where we passed earlier. I'm gonna turn on the air slightly because it's starting to get a little warm in here. It's a little muggy. Even though it's 78 degrees outside, you know how the vehicles tend to be a little bit warmer. And I'm driving so slow that I'm not really picking up a wind breeze. I'm doing like 10 miles an hour right now. I'm creeping. We're at 61st and Grays Ave. On my left-hand side, it looked like they had a basement. Yeah, a door that went straight to the basement. Wow. The gentleman got out of his vehicle. Ouch, that power was crazy. I saw my light flash before my eyes. A Mercedes on my right, Mercedes on my left. Benz in the hood. That was crazy. I saw my light flash before my eyes. JoJo's Italian Deli. Steaks, hoagies, and party trays on my left. At 62nd and Grays Ave. Finest quality lunch meats. How many of you guys like lunch meats? Like cold cuts and stuff. Now, although I don't eat them anymore, you know, I used to partake in those 5-6 years ago, you know, heavy. But they do sell plant-based versions of it that I do eat. But let's be honest, we're at 62nd and Grays Ave. When I was growing up, listen, I was built, I was made off of lunch meats. I loved lunch meats. Let's make this left on 6100 Wheeler. Yeah, I loved lunch meats. I used to live off of that stuff. Like turkey and cheese, salami and cheese, bologna and cheese, buffalo chicken and cheese. I've tried roast beef and cheese. I wasn't a big fan of roast beef. I've tried ham, of course, but I stopped eating ham when I was like 13 years old, 14 years old. I stopped eating ham. Yeah, Connecticut tags are on my right. But let's just say I was a big fan of turkey and cheese. Yup, and hard salami and cheese. Yup. That was my jam. That was my twist. With some regular white bread, some wheat bread, or even some potato bread would be slamming. She was getting ready to open up a trash bag. I think she was doing some cleaning. We got some older folks in front of us on the steps. Out front with the children. Alright, now I'm going to make this right-hand turn on Reedland. Let's see if we can make this right-hand turn on Reedland. Yep, perfect. Oh, they have a little cookout on my right-hand side. They're getting the little canopies ready and all of that. Yeah, they got the food popping, the grill turned on, turned up. Yeah, they about. Hold on, what's today? What's the day of the week? Hold on, today's Friday, right? Oh snap! This was shot on a Friday. Yo, it's Friday, so they about to be partying. This block gonna be lit later. We got a Benz on the right. We got a punch buggy, no punchback. Side Corvette next to you. An orange Beetle on my left. It's a convertible to a drop top. Believe it or not, Tune actually likes those Beetles. I actually like Beetles. Like, I've always liked the Beetles, even the old, the vintage ones from the 60s and 70s. The engine's in the rear, the trunk's in the front. I actually like the Beetles. John Cass Grocery on my right-hand side. We just left the 6100 block of Reedland Street. If I make a left, I'll take you out to Elmwood. If I make a right, I'll take you out to Wheeler. Let's make this left. Let's go to Elmwood, because we're in the Elmwood hood. So it would only be right to travel through some Elmwood territory. Alright, cool. Alright, we're approaching Elmwood Ave. We got Lucky Garden Chinese food on our right hand side. We got A&D Food Market in front of us. We got Elmwood Central Animal Hospital in front of us. And Samba Pizza. I'm going to make this left and go up 62nd Street. Or should I make a right and go up Elmwood? I'm pondering. What shall I do? What shall I do? I think I'm gonna go left, 62nd Street. We'll end up coming up Elmwood through Felton anyway. Alright, let's make this right. 62nd Street. Florida tags on my right. I got a vehicle behind me. Traveling like 18 miles an hour. Let's make this right on Dickens Ave. I got a vehicle behind me. Don't turn behind me, please. Thank you. We're on Dickens. There's a Dix Ave and a Dickens, both in the Elmwood hood. Look, we got Felton on my right. We got people chilling outside. Basketball on my left. Ball on the floor. You see it? We got the United States Postal Office dude on my right. The mailman, basically. Alright. We're next to Theodore. What's this on my right? Is this a school? Possibly. If you know school, name that school. Feel free. Waxing, massages, and all that stuff done in front of us. Alright, let's go straight, because I see a street called Gross Street. Whoa, coming kind of fast there, buddy. I see a street called Gross Street. I really want to go to Gross Street. We got Wizards Unisex Salon on my left-hand side. This is a two-way block. Look on my back. On my left side, they got the back garages that go to the property. Let's make this right on Gross Street. 2500 block of Gross Street. Ew, look at the trash on the ground. It's kind of gross. That was a cheap pun. Cheap pun there. No pun intended. All right, 2500 block of Gross. We're back on Elmwood. All right, I can make this right. Yeah, I'm gonna make this right because we didn't go down. What was that? Fulton? Let's make this right-hand turn. Gentleman right here on my left-hand side on a 20-inch BMX bike. I remember when I was young, I used to have BMX bikes. Christ International Community Church. Jesus is Lord on my left-hand side. On my right-hand side, we got two young gentlemen walking. We're on 63rd and Elmwood. Thomas G. Morton Public School on my right-hand side. And we got Aladdin Food Market on my left-hand side. Whoever watched the Aladdin cartoon, I used to watch that when I was a youngster. Aladdin. Love Cheetos, cake, and pastries on my right-hand side. Let's make this right. 2500 block of Felton. We got a couple homies chilling over here at the corner. We got a house for sale on my right-hand side. 2520 Felton is for sale. We're gonna make this right-hand turn. We just exited the 2500 block of Felton. We got a youngster here with the basketball. You see, we passed through this block earlier. There was no youngster here with a basketball. There's another ball right here on the left-hand side on the floor. He suddenly picked that up. I guess he got two, one for backup. In case you don't feel like getting one, you always got the other. Alright, cool. So we already went straight. Remember, we went through Grove Street. On my right is Elmwood Ave. On my left is Buste. Let's make this left-hand turn. I swear in the comment section, people always tell me how to say Buste. But I don't know, I feel more comfortable just saying Buste Ave. But they said it's something else. I believe it may be something else. We got Gulla's Auto Tags on my right. Got 63rd and Buste Ave. St. Barnabas Church on my left-hand side. Our patron saint, St. Barnabas on my left. Wow, that's a pretty interesting embossed character they got coming out there. Alright, we're at 64th and Buste. I'll make this right-hand turn. We got a couple people crossing the street. Beer distributor, Amy's beer distributor on my left. Theodore Street on my right. I'm gonna go through Theodore. Yeah, let's go through Theodore. She looked like she was a gangster, right? She was out there. She was calling the shots, boy. Alright, we got some spray paint in the middle of the street. That's interesting that they would spray paint it rather than use children chalk. I got a car behind me. We got a lot of overgrown weeds on the sidewalk on my left. If you play it black, if you pay it, you'll see a bunch of overgrown weeds. You just gotta go back a little bit. Start from the beginning of the block and you'll see. Alright, we're back here. I'm gonna go to the next block. And then we'll make a right. No turn on red until 6 p.m. It's 2:40 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. We're facing southbound. On my right is westbound. On my left is eastbound. Behind us is northbound. This red light feel like taking forever, ever. There you go. I'm about to say. 12 hours later. Floratology on my left-hand side. Oh, the business called Floratology. And you got another florist building on my left-hand side. I'll make this right on Schuylkill Ave. Schuylkill Ave got a really nice street. They got it going on. The street's pretty darn nice. Look at it. Smooth. I wish all streets in Philly was like this. This is a prime example of how streets should be. There's no reason why we got to be driving around on war zones. Somebody brought something interesting up the other day that I never really paid attention to in my life. They said that, quote, I quote them, they said that the city is robbing its residents, including myself, because when we pay for registration, the registration money is supposed to go towards fixing the streets. Is that accurate? Is that true? I don't know how true it is. That's why I said quote. I didn't say, you know, that's not my quote. That's somebody else's quote. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. Let's make this right on Schuylkill Ave, 6400 block of Schuylkill. We got God, Mommy, Cheryl's Early Learning Center on the left. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Because if that's the truth, that's crazy that his shirt says Savage. If that's the truth, that's crazy then, because our streets are mangled. So what they spending this bread on, you know what I mean? We're on the 6400 block of Schuylkill. She looked like she about to do a whole bunch of unloading. You want me to unload?
So I don't know if you want to wait.
You want me to back it up?
Yeah.
I got you.
I don't want you to wait. I
got you. Now, if you watched the previous episode where the lady told me to back it up, I told her to pull on the sidewalk because the sidewalk had space. But as you can see right there, the sidewalk got planters, poles, and all that stuff. And she came up on some, you know, she was a caring pedestrian. She was like, I don't want you to wait. She said it's up to me if I want to wait. But, you know, I was being generous here. But if y'all remember that, John, like a couple days ago, I just posted one where what neighborhood was I in? I don't even remember. That's how many tours I'll be doing. But all I know is I was just in a neighborhood a couple days ago, and the female was unloading her truck with her son, an older son. He looked like he was in his 20s. And she came up and she's like, well, can you reverse? And she didn't even have as much as this lady. This lady got visible boxes. She got tons and tons of boxes. So that's understandable. Let's make this right on 64th and on Dix Ave. And long story short, the lady came up and she was like, can you reverse? I said, can you park up on the sidewalk? You know what I mean? But right there was no space on the sidewalk. So it's cool. I'm surely not gonna wait there. And there was no parking for me to tell her to park up at, so it's cool. She came with good energy. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn on Dix Ave. We got Rodriguez Grocery right there on my left-hand side. See, this is a nice street right here too. As far as the paving goes, smooth. I think they just redid a lot of these streets. So you got 2-story homes. The first floor is on my left got stones. The first floor is on my right got bricks. The second floor is on both of them got a vinyl siding. Oh, excuse me, I got a hiccup. Vinyl siding, and one of them had shingles. We're at 61st and Dix Ave. We got Eddie's Cafe on my left. Southwest Children's Academy. They got driveways with some of them got back entrances. Looks like they might even have back garages, right? Yeah, they got garages, son. We're passing Garmin. I should have went down Garmin. Shucks. Yeah, they got garages, yo. I'm hating. Yo, why they got garages down here? I want a garage. Can somebody mail me a garage, please? Somebody gonna draw a picture of a garage and mail it to me. They were like, Tune, here's your garage. That'd be decent if somebody mailed me a deed to a garage and say, here, Tune, I'm a multi-billionaire. I have 700 pieces of property. I'm just going to give you this warehouse that I have extra over here in Texas. Just pay the taxes and keep up on it, buddy. I'm like, what? What? For me? Really? All right, we're at 65th and Buse. Hey. It's okay for a kid to dream, ain't it? Let me dream, y'all. Don't be popping my bubbles. You hear that? That's you popping my bubble. We're on Daggett Street. Let's make this left on Daggett. Oh, it says closed Play Street. Oh, there's kids there, and I ain't gonna draw. There's kids playing in the street. Y'all gotta do a little better job at closing off the street, though. They should have had like some wires and stuff. I don't want to be the guy. I don't want to be that guy that drives on the street that there's kids playing in. Then they keyed that RT real-time Hemi on my right-hand side. That sucks. I could actually buff out key marks. We're at 66 and Boost. Yeah, it's possible to buff out key marks. Like I'm pretty good with it. Yeah. All right, so this is a nice smooth street too. Yeah, listen, I give them an A for like their streets. They might have crime and all of that stuff, but they got some awesome streets. I come through here. Who needs air suspension when you live in this neighborhood? I'm gonna just take the springs out, throw them away. Who needs springs? I don't need springs in my car. We're on 66 and Dix. We got 66 Supermarket on my left-hand side. All right, we're passing Geyer, but I'm gonna pass Geyer. You know why? Geyer Ave, because I just noticed this RV they got here. I wanna see. Oh, it's a Class C? Oh, snap, Class C, squad. They got the Dutchman, Class C. I see you, 6600 Doral on my right, 6500 on my left. Look at this RV. Class C, baby, the E350. We about to have a whole camp out. I'm about to park my drone right here. I'm gonna sleep over on Doral Street. Cameron Place. Let's make this left on Cameron Place. Oh, this is a nice little place they got going on here. Yeah, this isn't bad, you see? I'm telling you. It'd be, excuse my French, it'd be ass backwards sometimes, like when you have some of the most beautiful neighborhoods in the country with the highest crime rate. Like, bro, why y'all shooting at each other? Like, y'all live in a pretty okay area. Like, yo, let me drop you at Hope and Somerset so then you can see why people shoot at each other, because they live in, like, you know what I mean? Like rubbish. Let's drop you in some areas in like West, or drop you in some areas in like I don't know, I think a lot of South Philly got cleaned up really well, but back in the day there was a lot more rubbish. Like in North Philly, like go to 8th and Diamond in the 1990s in North Philly. You know what I mean? Like that was abandoned houses back to back, huge lots abandoned. There was fiends walking everywhere. Now, oh, there's a no outlet in front of us. Let's just keep going. Let's just like explore like Dora the Explorer. Dora the Explorer. It's the hood version. Yeah, look at this. This is like a nice little quiet area, yo. Garages. I be hating on them garages, and the garage with the little driveway. I be like, man, I want to grow up to be just like you. It's the law. Clean up after your dog. $300 fine. $300 fine. Look, they turned their garage into a doorway. You see it on my right? Probably an extra room. Hey, son, you see a whole lot of Mercedes-Benz in the hood. Yeah, check it out. It's not a bad little layout. As far Texas tags on my right, look at that Texas. Yeah, it's not really a bad setup they got going on here. Is this a no outlet too right here? It probably is, but I'm gonna just go through it. This is Curlew Place. I was gonna say curfew, but it's Curlew Place. Yeah, this is one of those little areas that's the no outlet. That color of the Acura on my left is nice. It's like a ruby red burgundy. Yo, check out this Lincoln. They got a red pinstripe. See, I pay attention to the most awkward details. So that's the signature limited edition. That's why I got the pinstripe. Got disabled tags. This is a nice smooth street, yo. Look, they got back decks. You see? They got back decks. They better check out my deck. You want to take a look at my deck? Hey, honey, you want to have a little barbecue on my deck? Come and sit on my deck. Deck, D-E-C-K, you dirty-minded perverts. Deck. Now, if you want to go around the corner to Dix Ave and I show you my house on Dix. No, I ain't got no house on Dix. Tune lives in a cardboard box, basically. We're at 66 and Harley Street. Oh, is Harley Quinn around here, yo? Where's Harley Quinn? 66 and Harley. I'll make this right, because I'm going to just go with the flow. Maestro, nitro, like, whoa, about to lock your jaw, make you fall, make you call, go straight to the mall for a ball. That's how they rapped in the 1980s, yo. Yo, that was just about rhyming words, yo. I swear I dropped those bars on another tour before. That's how you know that Toon put out something written from when he was in 4th grade. We're at 67th and Hardy Street. This is cool because I've did Elmwood tours before and I've never covered this area in depth, so I think that's pretty cool that I'm covering it now. You know, it's good to see different stuff and not see the same thing again and again and again and again. I got a car behind me too. Come on, dude, slow down, dude. They graffitied on his van on our right. That's their Instagram. Why in the world would you tag up your Instagram on somebody's van? Man, today's generation is not wise. We're at 68th and Harley Street. Yo, they tagged up their Instagram. They put the @ and all. Like, could you imagine? You come out, you see somebody's Instagram on your vehicle. They're fixing a vehicle on my left-hand side. 2 vehicles. 3 vehicles. One on my right. Another vehicle. 4 from my right. Yo, this is a whole little poppy shop. Yo, let me tell you. Let's make this right on, what is it, Grover's Ave. Yo, why in the world would you tag your Instagram? Or any just contact information? I guess unless it was serious beef, like, yo, bro, find me here. You know who left it. But if you thought you were being clever, like, all that dude got to do is go on Instagram and find you, or Google it. Google your @ and boom, I found you. That's incredible, y'all. It's crazy as ever. We just exited the 6700 block of Grover's Ave. We got a few people sitting across the street. To make this left-hand turn. He's focused on me, boy. He think I'm gonna do what am I doing? Clown car drive-by, yo? I'm gonna hit y'all with a water gun. Now we're passing Dorrell. Now we got Geyer. Let's go up Geyer Ave, right here on my left-hand side. 6700 block of Geyer on my left, 6600 block of Geyer on my right. Oh, there's a bunch of people in front of this crossing. Speed limit, drive carefully, 25-mile-an-hour speed limit. There's a Mercedes on my right with no tags, with a broken mirror. Yo, if I had $1 for every broken mirror I've seen in this area today, I'd probably have like 30, 40 bucks. That's a whole lot of broken mirrors. Check it out. You got the Rastafarian, what's that, the African colors right there on my left-hand side. That's also colors of Loíza, Puerto Rico, right? I know some Philadelphians from Loíza that they represent those colors heavy. All right, we just exited the 6700 block of Geyer. We're entering the 6800 block of Geyer. There was 2 females right there. They were covering their mouth like if something stunk. Right there she goes. Let's turn and look at her because she looks like something stinks. Oh, they're dumping trash. Okay, that makes sense. No, it's a contractor truck. Oh, municipal solid waste. All right, I get it. That's why she said it stunk. They both covering their face now. Okay. I get it. We got Acca Food Market on my left-hand side at 68th and Dix Ave. All right, let's cross over Dix Ave. Now, the Elmwood Hood comes up on the top 10 Philadelphia worst neighborhoods list. Look at that Mercedes on my left. Nice color. I don't care that it's a Mercedes, but I like the color. It's like a ruby red. I love that color. It's a nice juicy, almost like a bloodshot red, but a little deeper. It has a deeper, richer tone. Scrapologist. Oh, that's dope. That was tough. Scrapologist. That was deep. Yo, look at this vehicle on my left. They left it on rims instead of bricks. Yo, that was dope. The scrapologist. That's decent. Like your little scrap business. You're the scrapologist instead of like the florologist or the drugologist or the sexologist. You're the scrapologist. Sounds smart, but you just a scrapper. Like, what's your occupation? Oh, I'm a scrapologist. Oh, really? Well, how many years did you go to school for that? Oh, I went to Scrap University up on 2nd and Lehigh. For 12 years. I have a PhD in scrapology. Let me get out the way before she like runs me over. Alright, we're back on Elmwood Ave. Crossing over Elmwood Ave now. Tatiana, West Catholic Prep High on my left. I see your banner, girl. You go, girl. Class of 2021. Oh, right next to them, Nia Dira Iser. Was that her name? I'm sorry, Nia Dira Iser. I'll just call you Nene. I'm gonna call you Nee. Is it cool if I call you Nee? Nee? Alright, cool, Nee. Yeah, y'all both graduated. You go, girl. With an S at the end. You go, girls. Oh yeah, we got that big old school on my right. Let's go through that school area. Alright, hold on. But tune. But you've seen the school before. But I want to see it again. It's so massive. That's a massive little school setup. Cause that's Bartram High School. And I think it's a middle school too. I think they got like 3 or 4 schools in that one corner. And there's a lot of dumping that be done back there. Okay. I'm so confused. There's so many places to do activities. All right, let's make this right. Let's make this right. Hold on. We wasn't on Elm. We was on Dix, right? Or is this Dix? Oh, man. Passing Hobson Street. We got the Nile restaurant on my left. It's an African Caribbean restaurant. We got Bonafide Street on my right. We're on Elmwood. Yeah. We're on Elmwood. My bad. So that last time we was on Elmwood. We was on Dix, right? Yeah, my bad, y'all. We was on, look at that. M&P discount on my right. 67th and Elmwood. Yeah, these schools right here on my left, they are massive, bro. Passing Shield Street. They are so massive. I mean, they are huge. BJ Supermarket. I wonder if they sell I wonder if they sell it's BJ Supermarket, so I wonder if they have I'm kidding. We just passed Reedland. Oh, welcome back. School, first day of school is August 31st. Also, school back in session on my left, passing Wheeler. Oh, snap. Yo, these schools are crazy. Let me flip the vehicle. Because you guys can't see the massive nature of these schools. I'm going to flip the vehicle left, and then I'm going to just still go straight. I'm going to just bust this whole... Look, I just want y'all to see. This is like one of the biggest school campuses I think I've seen in Philadelphia in my life. And I've been through a lot of, I've been through over 100 plus neighborhoods in Philadelphia. Close to 500 tours. We're about to hit 500 tours soon. And, yo, they got that here in Southwest. Because this is like a whole square block. Like, it's busky. Not husky, but it's busky. Busky is big and husky together. Busky. That joint was busky. Glenmore Ave. It's a one-way, but yo, that same bed has been there, I swear, since my last Elmwood tour, which was a couple months ago. I also did Elmwood for the top 10 list, but look at that. This spot always has dumping right here. All right, so we're gonna bust a reverse, crisscross. Yeah, but somebody in the comment section said that this is a, what's this, like 2 or 3 schools? This is like a middle school. It's a high school. Is it an elementary school too? All I know is they got a whole lot of schools going on here. You know what I would love to do? Explore them when they become abandoned. I'm saying when they become abandoned, like they're gonna become abandoned. But I've explored a lot of abandoned schools, and they're fun. Let's make this left on 66 and Grays Ave. Yeah, y'all, like, it's dope. Levy driving school on my left. would be an interesting driving instructor, wouldn't I? Yo, there's a Ranger for sale on my right-hand side in case anybody's looking for a little 4-cylinder pickup truck at 65th and Grays Ave. We got a Becky's Kitchen right there on my left-hand side. Jollof rice, fried rice, amala. What is that? Oh, it's Nigerian cuisine, authentic Nigerian cuisine. Okay. Oh, there's a park right here. Let's make this right-hand turn. Millions Book Project. Yeah, I've passed this park even in the wintertime. Passing Wheeler Street. Passing Reedland. Let's make this right on Reedland so y'all can see that school one more time. For sale on my right hand side, $1,500 for that minivan right here on the 6500 block of Reedland. In case anybody is interested in a minivan. Coming soon, Realty for sale on my right hand side. They just rehabbed the house. Yeah, this school in front of us it's pretty big, and it ain't even big in height. It's big in width, like square yardage. It's pretty big. That's what she said, right? No, she ain't say that. She said, "Oh boy, pass me a microscope." Say no. Oh, there goes BJ Supermarket again. Home of the BJ. I mean, home of the hot, cold food, beverages, snacks, bread, milk, ice cream, and more. We got Criseta's Kitchen right there. Or is it Criseta's? I think Criseta sounds more professional. Y&B Lounge. I can make it right. What am I waiting here for? Loser. Oh, the Bumblebee. What's up? This is the second time I see the Transformer for the day, yo. What's up, Bumblebee? Where Optimus Prime at? I'm gonna make this right. There you go. Tilden Middle School on my right hand side. Okay, that's Tilden. So it's Tilden, Gratz, we're passing Shields. I'm gonna go around the other side so y'all can see the other side too. And then we're gonna just be done with the school. But yeah, that's interesting. That's a big school, man. Really, really, really big school. I think what makes it big is there's a couple schools all on one slot. 67th and Elmwood. Yeah, this is the other side of the school property. On my right hand side. Look at. So this is the Bartram High School on my right hand side. John Bartram High School. Yeah, it's all big. I mean, by themselves, I've seen bigger schools. Because there are bigger schools. But I think in its wholeness, with them all being together, they're actually pretty darn big. Alright, so I'm gonna make a U-turn because now we're no longer gonna be in the Elmwood neighborhood. So I'm gonna make a U-turn. There's a huge lot across the street on my right. Yeah, it looks like they're doing some heavy construction on my right hand side. But there's gonna be something here in the near future. Yeah, look at this Mazda right here, MPV. They were known to have bad transmissions. But look at their front wheel. You see how it's folded? Yeah, Mazda MPVs were known to have iffy transmissions. Same thing with the Mazda 626. Very questionable transmissions. I think that's why they discontinued the 626 series. We got M&P Beauty Supplies in front of us. Let's go up Elmwood. Let's take Elmwood up. Let's just, up means to my right. I'm talking up, like, you know, if y'all know what up is. But let's go right, because to me, down Elmwood is to my left. So like it's going up in numbers is what I mean by up. Trolley. Oh, we got Bumblebee again. What's up with Bumblebee, yo? Kings and Queens Cuts and Styles on my left. Oh, Bumblebee's a cop. Fraternal police tags. That's Bumblebee. They're a police officer because they got the fraternal police officer tags. We got a trolley on my left. Look, somebody's about to get on the trolley. She about to get on the 36 trolley. Have a safe trip, girl. Eastwick Family Services on my left. Alright, we're about to be at 69th and Elmwood. Now, if we go right, we'll hit 69th Street. Like 69th Street where all the stores are at. That's what I meant by 69th Street. But we would have to go back to where the Bartram school was at and cross over and then come all the way back around. I mean, you could probably come up here to 70th Street, right? Yeah, I think 70th Street. You got Waterside Market on my left. It says, rest in peace, Brother Floyd. They invested in a banner. And yard signs and banners right here on my left. Oh, I guess I know where they invested in the banner at. Yo, I went to this AutoZone the other day. Literally, real rap. I went to this AutoZone the other day. We're at 70th and Elmwood. Yeah, go up 70th Street and you'll hit where all the little shopping stores are at. Passing Holbrook. We got a mural on my left. We're approaching 71st Street. We got Cobbs Creek bikeway in front of us. Go ahead, man. You're more than welcome to cross. You're crossing when it's a red light for you, but I'll let you go. You got curly hair going on there, girl. Look at that. And I'll get stuck at the yellow light for you. You see? I'm such a good Samaritan, good citizen. Say no. I'm a hoodlum. Mechanic wanted on my right hand side. If anybody's looking for employment, they're now hiring at 71st and Elmwood. If you're a mechanic, check them out. Tell them Toon sent you. They might give you a raise. Say no. They ain't gonna give you no raise. It's gonna be like, Toon? Toon? What? Man, we don't watch no cartoons over here. Over here, over here, over here. You could at least tell them to subscribe and turn on the notification bells. Make sure you mention to them that we're doing a free e-scooter giveaway. We're giving away a GoTrax e-scooter when the YouTube channel Toon215 reaches 50,000 subscribers, and when the other YouTube channel Toon Be Chillin' reaches 1,000 subscribers. Yo, look at this cop right here. 50, 50, 12, 12. You, go ahead. You want to go? No? All right, cool. I thought you wanted to go. It's cool. You pump faking. You pump faking. We're at 72nd and Elmwood Ave. We got one-stop shop on my left-hand side. We got UMU, International Market, LLC. Or I guess you could say UMU. Because we're in a Nigerian area, too. So that, for all I know, that could be a word. UMU. Oh. Grace Church on my right-hand side. We got Little Darlings Child Care on my left. We got Lloyd Street. I should have went down Lloyd. Lloyd looked somewhat interesting. We got V&S Elmwood Lanes on my right. Bowling on my right-hand side. And we got like a little, let me pick up the charger, my bad, y'all. And we got like a little, what you call them? A little fruit stand. Oh, that's tough. But bananas, oranges, kiwis, grapes. I'm loving it. It's like McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You better subscribe. Passing Arlen's Mini Market. Look at another trolley. Sam Space Wholesale Distributor. Lucky Star. Okay, okay. Another little shopping area. Oh yeah, this takes you to the airport, don't it? Yep, passing Ave right here on my left hand side. Lucky Star. Yeah, Cobbs Creek Bikeway. Yeah, I've toured this area before too. You go left, it'll take you to the Philadelphia Airport. And it'll take you, I believe, to the Wildlife Refuge. I did a tour of the Wildlife Refuge. If you guys never been there or don't know what it is, it's like an 8.5 mile, 10 mile walking trail. It's in like southwest Philadelphia. John Hines Wildlife National, let me repeat it. The National John Hines Wildlife Refuge Tenicolum. Yeah, we're on Island Ave, so I'm going way off the track here. I'm gonna make this left hand turn. Oh snap, we about to break the law! Ah, we gonna break the law. I'm gonna break the law. Beep, 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 break the law. Little tiny clown car coming through. Meet me, honk honk. Alright. I did some crazy stuff right there. It's cool because I was going off track, so I gotta make sure I stay on point. Stay on point with it. Yeah, I toured all this too before. Alright, so we're on 73rd Street. We're gonna go straight and then we'll go another block and bang on left on Boost. We're next to the 108 bus stop, part of the 400 series. It sounds like a whole sneaker or something, right? 400 series. Eastwick Professional Building on my left hand side. Yeah, that's because we got the Eastwick neighborhood, which is on my right. All right, so let's make this left-hand turn in the 7200 block of Buste. Oh, we got the Philadelphia skyline up top. Past the 72nd Street. Alright, we're approaching 71st Street. We got RN Supermarket on my left-hand side. When I see RN, I think a registered nurse. How about you? Well, you can think of right now. The Revelation Philadelphia Ministry. We got Muffield Street. Let's make this right on Holbrook. Just to try something different. Oh man, we got somebody double parked. Never fails, man. Always turn to some magnificent block with somebody double parked. Alright, I see some Dunkin Donuts boxes in the trash. Somebody had donuts. What was your favorite donut? I haven't eaten in Dunkin Donuts in like 4 or 5 years. Probably longer, like five years. But when I say, come on, y'all, go. Come on, chameleon. Come and go. Come on, y'all. And then Debo gone, get out the car, talking about some, what you talking about, Willis? Oh, there's a car behind me, cool. Help the cause. Well, anyway, so I remember when I used to eat Dunkin' Donuts, my favorite was the chocolate glaze, the sugar jelly donut, and the French cruller. I'm beeping. They beeping behind me, so they helping the cause. So yeah, the French cruller, which is that twisty one, the chocolate glaze used to be popping. Oh man, I would love a chocolate glaze. And the jelly sugar donut with the jelly filling, that was the shot. The classics were pretty good. Kind of plain, kind of dry. Yo, did they go inside and take a poop? Like, are they inside cooking dinner, making some ramen noodles? Yo, bring me out some like spicy ramen, yo. I think they're not in the vehicle. Something's telling me, oh, they're right here on my right. The dude is literally bringing out clothes. Yo, he went inside. He got all his laundry together. He left his joint right in the middle of the street. Yo, that is thuggication. That is thuggication, yo. He said, I'm doing laundry by all means. And he looked angry. He gonna do those clothes with passion. He making a statement. Oh, he just threw them Johns. He saying, what y'all trying to say? Yo, that's the Philly lifestyle, man. And he got Timbs. You don't mess with nobody that got Timbs on. Because they ready to stomp you out. Yo, Timbs ain't cheap, man. Timbs are like $1. But then again, I'm talking about Timbs ain't cheap because I'm poor. Because I was just checking out a segment where they were buying sneaks. They was buying $600 sneaks. They was buying $550. There's like another car behind me beeping. They was buying $550 sneaks. They was buying $375 sneaks. There was these one sneaks, the Nike, what is it? The Air Mags, the ones from Back to the Future, size 8, $12,000. I was looking them up on eBay. They got them for $22,000. Jesus Louises. That's a whole little hood home. Like you go to the suburbs, you go to the county and go buy a little hood home for $20,000. We got sneakers for $20,000. Holbrook. Yo, I'm telling you, let's make this left right here. That is incredible, yo. So I'm over here talking about some, oh, Tim's is expensive, $175. Ha! To sneakerheads, that's cheap. We're at 70th and Dix Ave. I haven't had a pair of Tim's in a long time, since high school. And I'm 33 now. I haven't been in high school since 2006. That's when I graduated. So I haven't had a pair of Tim's since like 10th grade, 11th grade. Yeah, it's been a while. Haven't had a pair of Tim's in a while. I don't know. I just stopped spending money on sneaks a long time ago. And when I was watching that segment today, I was like, man, that's like car parts. Like I've been spending that type of bread on car parts for years. Like I could have been a sneakerhead, like if I genuinely wanted to. But I don't know, I just don't be having interest in it. Like I feel like I could buy more important gadgets. You know, like my lenses and stuff, and all types of stuff that I've been buying throughout the years pretty much cost what these people are paying on sneakers. Let's make this right on Sylmar. It's 2600 block of Sylmar. But yeah, yo. This kid got some Jordans on my left. Yeah. I haven't had a pair of Jordans. I think I only had like, let's make this left on Garmin. The 7s. And then when I was a baby, when I was a kid, when I was like 2-3 years old. Speaking of Jordan, there's a Jordan box right there in the trash. Who throws away their Jordan boxes? Don't people collect Jordan boxes? But anyway, I remember my most favorite Jordan that I would ever wear was, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. Type what you think in the comment section right now. Type it, type it, type it in the live chat. Let me know what you think that my most favorite Jordan is. Come on, come on, I'm waiting. Do, 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 do. Say that whack beatbox. All right, my most favorite Jordan was the number 7. I always liked it the 7s. Always liked it the 7s. I always liked it the 8s. The 7s, 8s. So if any of y'all got some brand new size 10.5 7s, you want to mail me? Feel free. I haven't wore a pair of Jordans again. Probably since I was like in high school. No, BS. Probably when I was like 18, 19. But I'm 33 now, so that's a very long time. I haven't bought down the block on my right. I was gonna say it's closed. It's not closed. But anyway, let's just go down Carroll. Let's make this right on Carroll. Yeah, we're on the 2600 block of Carroll. I used to love the 7s. The 7s and then the 8s. Like the Bugs Bunny, the Jones, the 8s. I used to like the 8s. That was about it. I wasn't too like keen on them. We got this electric blue Mustang on my left. I wasn't too keen on them. It must be trash day around here because I see a bunch of trash bins out and trash bags. Yeah, it wasn't a big Jordan enthusiast. I don't know. I think it was probably the way I was raised. My pop just couldn't justify spending, you know, a couple $100 on a pair of sneakers. And he embedded that in my mind, which is a good thing. I think it's a good thing. Even though now, you know, as an adult, I realize people make money off of sneakers. Like, you know, sneakerheads flip them. They go wait in line. They buy these super rare sneakers. You know, when they just come out, they save them or they sell them years later and they make top dollar off of them. Like, let me tell you a story about how when I was 26, I'm 33 now. So when I was 26, my wife bought me these Griffies, the 24 Griffies with this aqua green with this black and white. She bought me these Griffies. I didn't care what they was. Like, they just looked cool to me. Like, she knows that I like these basketball style sneaks. Like, if I do wear sneaks, they must be like this basketball style. Like, I like that. They're more comfortable for me. So, what's up with this car in front of us? So she bought me these basketball style Griffies, right? And I barely wore them. You know, I barely wore them. You know, because I would wear my sneakers down to the holes. That's how, like, let's just say, and it got to this one point in my life that I was proudly wearing $10, $12 sneakers. I was wearing like $15, $20 sneakers. I was wearing cheap sneaks. Because I guess when you buy sneaks, you know, you think about it differently than you know, when you got people buying it for you. Or, you know, I don't know, when you become an adult, you think about money differently. So she bought me the Griffies. I wore them like once, and then I put them away for like 7 months, and I wore them again once. It was to a point where I was wearing them once like every 10 months, like once a year basically. She bought them for my birthday. So like 5 years later, fast forward 5 years later, she went to the hospital. And I was in the hospital with her, caring for her or whatever, right? And I don't know, I think all my main sneaks had holes in them. They were bad. Like, it was so bad that on rainy days, I couldn't wear those sneakers because my socks would be soaked. I think we're on Dick's Ave. Yeah, we're on Dick's because this looks very familiar to me. Is this Dick's or Dickens? We'll find out when we get to the corner. To be continued on another episode of Tune 215. Say no, we're on Dick's Ave, yeah. 68 for Dick's Ave. So I went to the hospital. Let's make this left on 68th. And I went there, and that day was a rainy day. It was pouring, so I couldn't wear my holy sneaks because I would be having wet socks. I didn't want to sit in the hospital with wet socks. So I pulled the Griffies out the box, thinking nothing of them. To me, they're just Nikes, right? They're just Nikes, whatever. So I pulled the Griffies out of the box, and I went to the hospital. I went into, to the room. I was upstairs with her, and one of the male nurses who was bringing the food, they bring the trays of food around. Let's make this right. And this is Bust. Let's make this right on Bust. So he dropped off the tray of food, and he must have been a sneakerhead because he looked down. He said, "Yo, bro, where'd you get them Johns? Them Johns are fire." And I'm like, "What? Huh? Yeah, my wife got them from me, a couple years ago." He said, "What? I want them Johns, the Griffies." And I'm confused. I'm like, "What? Griffies, bro? These are just sneaks." So I had to Google it and learn a little bit about them, but they did cost a couple bucks. And I guess they were popular, right? So much so that just last year alone, I think I was selling a pair of Odyssey rims, because I was sell stuff. So last year I sold some Odyssey stock touring model rims. Let's make this left for Hobson. And I was selling these rims, and I went to Camden. I went to the projects in Camden, to this housing development, the project houses or whatever, and right in the entrance of East Camden. And the boy I was selling them to customizes sneaks. Not customized, but he refurbishes. I guess you could say customizes them, because customizes is a bad term. He refurbishes and restores sneaks. He's a sneakerhead. So he looked down, he said, "Yo, bro, did you just get them?" I'm like, no, I had these for 6-7 years. And then he's like, "Yo, because them Johns just came out." And mind you, I had them for 7 years. The last 2 or 3 years, I've been using them to ride bikes. I was beating them up, bro. I was riding my supermoto with them. I was riding my scooter with them. I wheelied, I fell with them. I scraped the whole front. I was mangling them Johns. They was getting beat up. But even though they was beat up, there was the freaking fabric was peeling up. They was hurt, yo. They was hurt. I was kind of I was modest. I was like, "Nah, bro, these Johns is hurt." And he's like, "Bro, I could fix them Johns. I could make them look fresh again. They just came back out. They just re-released them." And he put me on to them coming back out. And I'm like, "Damn." So I had the original Johns then. The Johns that I had, if I would have probably left them in the box, and I would have never had the holy sneakers that led me to wearing them on the daily, because I had holy sneakers and I was being cheap and I didn't want to buy sneaks. Then I would have probably had some sneaks that was worth money. But let me tell y'all, for the last month, they were sitting in the yard getting soaked, getting wet. Holes in them, they was messed up. I just threw them out like 2 days ago. Yep, I just threw them out. And I could have probably had them restored. But listen, they've been scratched, they've been beat, they've been hurt, they've been mangled, they've been sitting in water. I'm like, man, listen. And normally I don't throw out sneaks until they meant to be thrown out. But I threw them out. Yeah, y'all, they finally got thrown out, man. That sucks, right? That sucks. A birthday gift got thrown out. But she knows that I put them to work. She'll be the one to say, "Throw them out." She'll be the one to say, "Babe, get new sneaks." She tells me all the time, "Get new sneaks. Go buy some new sneaks." But not in a bad way. She don't be like, "Boy, you need some new sneaks." She knows I'll rock them to the wheels fall off. Listen, I don't care. I ain't got no shame in my game. But I'll be like, no, that's a waste of money. What? Buy $90 sneaks? That's a waste of money. What? Buy $100 sneaks? That's a waste of money. I could be saving that money. We could be saving that money. Why are you gonna buy sneaks? I ain't touching savings for no sneaks. But that's how I am. So yeah. Speaking of sneaks, right now I'm wearing some Vans, some high top Vans that she got me. Again, she got me these. They got holes on the sides, and they're starting to build a hole in the bottom of the sole because I was riding the bike with them. And on the side, there's holes in the front too. I wish I could take off my shoe and put it in front of the camera right now, but that'd be so unprofessional for my niche and my genre that I'm doing right now. Look, we got cops right here in front of us on 6th and Dix Ave. The cops are on my dick. Oh, that was so unprofessional on me again. Anyway, we're on Dix Ave. That was a dirty joke. The cops are on. I guess if I lived on Dick and my block was Dick, I'd be like, they're on my dick. Nah, bad joke. All right, tune. You gotta know when to cut it. Bad joke. There's probably kids watching. I'm sorry if you guys got nieces and nephews and all that watching. I do apologize, because sometimes there are children that watch this with their parents. So my apologies. But I wasn't the one that named the street, so blame it on the city. But anyway, yeah, so long story short, sneakers are cool, but I guess I'm not in the financial bracket to where I can care about buying those really super duper expensive sneaks. Like the $20,000 sneaks I was talking about, lit up and everything, like they were pretty cool looking. They were weirdly, strangely, futuristically cool looking. But for $20,000, nah, bro, like I ain't there yet. For $20,000, I could have bought sneaks for everybody on the Kensington. Seriously, yo. But anyway, this is the end, guys. We just reached our 1 hour mark. I'm sorry. I know. I hate to break it to you. I don't want to go. But the way the YouTube algorithm works is it's like hour seems to be the sweet spot. Yeah, guys, an hour seems to be the spot that you guys enjoy most. So with that being said, this is the end of the tour. Please show some love. Hit that thumbs up button or thumbs down, whatever floats your boat. All engagement is great engagement. Comment in the comment section. Share the video. Remember, sharing is caring. Watching the videos to the end is the most important part. Retention. Watching it to the end. Retention is key. If you can grow your retention on YouTube, you can grow your channel. So for all you guys who hung out with me to the end, I appreciate you guys the most. You guys are the real MVPs, you know, most valuable pimps. Pimp. Yeah, you, and you. Y'all all pimps. So when you click out of this video, brush your shoulders off and just know that Toon said you a pimp. Minus the curly hair and the, you know, the Vaseline and the curly juice and all that stuff. But anyway, y'all, this is Toon Dollars, Toon Ski, Toon 215, Tuner, Toon 1, Tunage, Bad Toon, Super Toon, Toon Beat Chillin', Toonie Magoonie, Toonie Califragilistic Expialidocious, and I'm tuning out.